What's up guys, DuArktik with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to talk about the event for Brawn, where we'll be able to unlock Brawn at 3 yellow stars. We're going to take a look on what exactly you have to do in order to do that, and then we are going to talk about 3 big exploits that will allow you to reduce the amount of cores that you'll have to spend to unlock Brawn. Yes, unfortunately, you'll have to spend cores to unlock Brawn. And then we're also going to talk about on how you can possibly get 4 yellow stars for Brawn. As always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button. Now, before we start, how important is to get Brawn, and how important is to get Brawn at 4 yellow stars? And this is why we have to consider getting some additional shards on Brawn, and this is why we're going to talk about how can we reduce the amount of cores we have to spend to unlock Brawn, and then how can we get these last 4 yellow star. We're going to talk about all of that. Now, Brawn is a kit-based character, so usually when you get additional yellow stars on red stars for him, that only increases his survivability, his health, and his armor. Now, usually that's not very important. Characters like Dr. Voodoo, that are also kit-based characters, their survivability is not super relevant. Now, in the case of Brawn, his survivability is going to be extremely important, because we need this character to use him on the sagas, on the saga events that we have right here. Because of these saga events, the more survivability you have, the easier it will be for you to unlock the abilities of Red Hulk after. And you want to unlock the abilities of Red Hulk as fast as possible, as Red Hulk is going to be one of the most important characters in Arena going forward. So you definitely want to have as much survivability on Brawn as possible. So it's going to be extremely important that you optimize as much as possible this event in order to after get additional shards for Brawn. So with all this in mind, let's see how we can max out this event without spending an insane amount of cores, and also the 3 exploits that we need to follow to also reduce the amount of cores that we have to spend for the event, and then how we are going to get those additional shards for Brawn. Once again, very important to get this guy to 4 yellow stars. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a look at the event first. So the event will last 6 days, very important that you have that in mind, and you'll have a total of 7,000 points right here. You can see right here 7,000 points. Now these 7,000 points, they don't matter. What you want is milestone 39 for 58,000 points. This is your goal. Milestone 39, 58,000 points. This will allow you to get 150 shards for Brawn. 150 shards. So that's 3 stars and a little bit of a 4th star. It's not half, it's less than half. So those additional shards, you have to get it through other methods. Okay, so with all this in mind, let's take a look at how we can earn points. So we can earn points by spending campaign energy. So very important, spend campaign energy. You get 5 points for each 1 energy you spend, and also by earn alliance credits. Now this is not alliance war credits, these are the credits that you get when you do the donations. So you can see right here, alliance donations, you go to these boxes and you are going to get these credits. Very important. You also can get these credits whenever you do the donation. You can see right here, alliance credits. So you should try to save the donation. So the day before, don't collect these, the same situation where I am right now. Save those because they are going to be useful. Okay, so let's go back to to the blog post and to the information about the event. So once again, campaign energy, it's not isolate, it's the yellow one, campaign energy, and also earn alliance credits. This is going to be what are going to allow you to get 150 shards for Brawn, and how you can get him at 3 yellow stars, and then we'll see how you can get him at 4 yellow stars. So we have the event right here with all the information. Okay, so with that in mind, let's take a look at the spreadsheet. So the event starts on the 14th of September, you can see right here. It's going to be a 6 days event, and the max score is not 58,000, the max score is 70,000, but if you are not a whale, the 17,000 mark, just forget about it, ignore it, because it's going to be irrelevant. Okay, so once again, we have the scoring, we have the campaign energy, 5 points, and then we have alliance credits, 4 points for each of those alliance credits. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is to organize with your alliance, because you want to get as many alliance credits as possible. And this requires you to spend 50 cores per day during this event. So on those alliance donations, you want to spend 50 cores, and everyone else from your alliance has to spend 50 cores as well, so you get the maximum amount of alliance credits. That's going to be 710. You can get more than that, but that requires spending more cores, which is unnecessary. So once again, what you want to do with your alliance is spending 50 cores per day with your entire alliance, so you get 710 of those credits. Then we are going to multiply that by 6, which is the number of days, and then multiply by the number of points. This is going to give you a total of 17,000 points, which you need for the event. After that, all the other points have to come from campaign energy. Very, very important, campaign energy. So you can see right here, we are going to get 628 energy per day, and you need to spend the 200 cores per day to get 480 energy. And then you also need to spend 200 additional cores to get 240 additional energy per day. So this event is going to require around 450 cores per day in case you want to get the 150 cores, 150 shards for Brawn. Okay, so how can we minimize the amount of cores that we have to spend per day? How can we exploit what we have right now in the game in order to minimize the amount of cores that we have to spend? So instead of 450, we are probably going to spend around 350, maybe around 380, around that. It really depends on how well you are going to execute these exploits. Okay, so let's take a look at the exploits we have right here. So as I mentioned, we have 3 exploits. You want to save energy on the mailbox. This is the energy that you collect on the web store. You can collect up to 6 days of energy on your mailbox. So you have this right here, your claimed items. This will last for 6 days. So you want to maximize as much as possible from today forward for this. So the event starts on 14th of September. So right now you have 6 days to collect this and save your energy here. This will grant you additional 100 energy, so you can save up to 500 energy. That's gonna save you around 200 cores. Okay, so that alone we already saving 200 cores. Let's take a look at the other exploits. Okay, these 200 cores that you are going to save, you can use them on the moment before the milestones drop. So this is going to be on the 13th of September at 9 p.m. for me, 9:50, around 9:50 p.m. You are going to spend these 200 cores exactly before the reset. So you'll have 480 additional energy for the event. So that will allow you to save almost 500 additional cores. So you have the 200 cores that you're going to save, and then these 200 cores that you are going to overlap. That will allow you to save 500 cores from the last days of the event. So you can see great exploits right here. And finally, the last exploit, which I mentioned before, is to save all your donations before the reset. Now, the donation itself you cannot save. The daily donation you cannot save, and that counts for 150 of these alliance credits. But you still can save the other ones. So this is going to be 500 additional points, 500 additional alliance credits that will convert in 2000 additional points. So as you can see right here, you are going to be able to save around 600 cores with the total of the event. So in total we have right here 200 cores per day, plus another 200 cores, plus 500 cores. This is going to be 450. That multiplied by 6, that multiplied by 6 is going to be less than 3000 cores. And less than 3000 cores, let me think. So this is going to be... We have calculator. Why I'm trying so hard? I'm tired and I'm trying to make calculations. So we have this multiplied by 6. Okay, so we'll have 2700 cores. Now, with all the savings that we are going to do, saving the energy from the web store and using our cores before the event starts to stock up on energy, plus the additional donations that we'll collect after the event starts, that means that we can get maybe a reducing cost here of 600 cores. So you'll only have to spend 2000 cores on this event, which is still a lot, but we have to remember that it's over 6 days. Okay, so with that, with these exploits, we'll be able to get Brawn at 3 yellow stars with 150 shards. So how are you going to get the other shards? Well, you should spend cores right now on this totally awesome orb in order to get shards for him. I was doing this right now on the live stream. It's going to be very, very important for Brawn to be able to survive the attacks in case you want to awaken Red Hulk as fast as possible and dominate Cosmic Crucible and Arena because of his awakened abilities. So with these 600 cores that we were able to save them, use them here, and also use additional cores that you have in order to get the difference in the cores. If we take a look at the calculator once again, 4 yellow stars Brawn is 180 shards. We are going to get 150. That means we need 30 additional shards. So if you are a very, very unlucky motherfucker, you'll have to do this 5 times. So 5 times multiplied by 675, that's going to be another additional 3000 cores. So with this, you'll be able, with around 5000 cores, you'll be able to get Brawn at 4 yellow stars. Now, is this something that feels good? No, it doesn't feel good. It feels disgusting. It's definitely the same thing that we had with the Scarlet Spider. His event was also greatly compromised. We have a Scarlet Spider somewhere here. Let's see if we can find this guy. So Scarlet Spider, his event was highly compromised, but this is going to be a good way. At least you have a path to get additional shards for this character. You can still open the orbs, and you should do this as fast as possible. Open these 3000 additional orbs for Brawn as fast as possible before Scopely removes the orb, because yes, many times they remove these orbs so players are not able to get them. So if you can, if you have these additional 3000 cores, spend them right now to get the additional shards. Once again, you need around 30 shards, and after that make sure you have around 2000 cores and use all the exploits that I mentioned in order to get Brawn at 4 yellow stars. Once again, save the energy that you get on your mailbox from the web store, spend the cores before the event starts, like 10 minutes before, and save your donations before the reset. So before the reset, you collect all those before the reset. You make sure that you have all the boxes unlocked, and then when it comes down, you open all the boxes. This is also something that you might want to organize with your alliance in order to make sure that the day before you have all the boxes available for you to collect. Okay guys, so that's the video how you can unlock Brawn at 4 yellow stars by spending the least amount of cores possible. And once again, this is going to be a horseman character. This is a character that you must have in case you want to awaken Red Hulk. And while he's not a stats-based character, you definitely want to make sure that he survives, and for that you want to make sure that he has as many yellow stars and red stars unlocked as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the information helpful, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.